Hey Jolie, how's it going? Um, Hope you're doing okay. If not, just text me. Girl gonna know things. Anyhow, I used a bag today that I was gonna do a whole what's in my bag video, and did I do that? No, I came in, I'm like, I'm going live. Hey, look, sensational. Look. Oh, I lost one of my pins. That's not good. I just got that pin. Dang it. There was a pin right here that came off, but I have a mini pin. This one actually came from Luxational. And then I had a pin I just purchased and I put it right here in the middle and it's now missing. It might be in the car. And then my little stitch guy. Yay! Um, hey Craig. So anyhow, I did some cool things. So actually let me get this let me move this out of the way. Hello. It might be in the car. It might be in the car because I only walked from like the hallway to the car, and it's fine. You know, it was a $5 pin, not the end of the universe. But this is my little makeup case. Hey, Erin. This is my cute makeup case, and I went through some of my makeup last night because I wanted to. I should really put. I was in this mood. I keep buying lipstick, right? Like I need to buy powder. I want face powder. Hey, Brian. And I'm like, I went looking at Macy's and I'm like, and what do I put in my cart? More lipstick. I'm like, Jackie, girl, you got issues. You have issues. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder on. And I was gonna do a get ready with me the other day, and then I totally blanked on it. I'm like, eh. So even though I have this palette out, do I even have eyeshadow brush somewhere? I moved all my eyeshadow things. So this is one of my palettes I kept. I gave a lot of my palettes to Madison, and but I kept a couple, and I figured this is one of the ones I would use because look at how kind of very office worky these are. And I was like getting the need to, I want to get another eyeshadow palette. And I'm like, no. It's like, Jackie, you have too much makeup as it is. You already had to give away a ton of it. Do it. So I have some, okay, so I have, okay, this one's too light for me and this one's too dark for me, because, you know, and then this one is a blush. This one is an old I probably should get rid of, but I love it so much. I think this one has SPF in it. Satin finish powder. Let's try this one. Because I was watching somebody and they said, how old is too old for makeup, right? Um, Brian, hello, hey D Higginbotham. I'm gonna put some makeup on. Oh, this is not actually the wrong brush. This is not the right brush for this. Yeah, this is I know, like the brush. At some point, it's just a brush, right? So I'm gonna put some. This is a better brush for just putting on some powder. So this is just some powder. I thought, okay, let me see how this looks on camera because everybody's like put makeup on, blah blah blah, and I'm like, I should. So I figured, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it with you guys on here because mostly I never put makeup on, like ever. And I have all this makeup, and it's coming upon that time where I want to buy makeup again. Jackie, you bought all this makeup last December. You bought 2 different kits of makeup, complete kits of makeup you didn't use because well, I used a little bit of it, but then I gave most of it away. So I mean, like, what's the point? You know, real fancy meeting you here. Um, Corpses. Put the makeup on the corpses so you never too old. And this is a lipstick I bought a year ago, and I have barely worn because I forgot I had it. Uh, this is the only MAC lipstick I have. MAC Cosmetics and I don't get along, but I bought this one. It's called Put a Bow on It. And it's just a really pretty, like a strawberry red. So let's see. There's a blush. Hello, hello. I missed out on the deal of the century today. I am bummed. What deal did you miss out on, girl? Tell us. And this is the blush. This is just a Mary Kay blush. My sister used to sell Mary Kay. So I have remnants of Mary Kay. I don't put that much on, guys. I don't think it makes much of a difference on my face because I don't put enough cosmetics on to make a difference. You know, there's a lot of people like, um, who's told the story about Jorgelina. Jorgelina's video of why she bought the heart LV bag from Candy Sweet Love for LV, and it was about her grandmother at age 90 always wore um lipstick, and one day she didn't have any lipstick with her and asked the grandchildren, do you have lipstick? And the girls did, and she goes, now she will always have lipstick with her, and she always carries lipstick with her. It was a wonderful story. um I only own two lipsticks, MAC and the beautiful one Maria bought me from Girl On. Really, Cam? Oh, yes, Cammy, I did know that. What's the deal of the century, says Jeanette. Craig says, is he more worried about the bacteria in the brushes than expiration of the makeup? I have no idea I think it's the bacteria growth in the cosmetics themselves, but makeup brushes you can clean. It's easy to do. I went to Ulta yesterday, but not for makeup. Sold De Janeiro for number 48, so I can keep platinum status for another year. um, that's a lot, Katie. That's a whole heck of a lot of unused points. I would still go get yourself some perfume, girl. Um, the brand new Rogue 39 Jean Michael Basquiat still wrapped. Oh, I think I saw that post. Even that tempted me, and I'm not even a huge fan of the Basquiat collection. Fun fact, I once ordered one eyeshadow from Mary Kay, and the darn thing took 2 months to get to me. By the time I got it, I didn't even want it. I understand that. That shouldn't have taken 2 months. Lovely story, Sister Lee. Jennifer says, Aaron, what? Clinique, Jeanette says, I have a Clinique lipstick. I do too. The texture of the Clinique lipsticks don't work well for me. Aaron, I thought about you at 3 a.m. this morning. The real there was a Coach Rogue 39 and Oxblood for $248. Wow. Oh, first look, so it sold in 5 minutes. See, I don't pay for first look. I know it's worth it, but I already have enough shopping addiction issues. Aaron says it was $500 for the bag she didn't buy. Kimmy, I had one. I had gone to Mary Kay party, and it literally yeah, I do like Mary Kay products, but again, when you go to a makeup party, you're gonna buy makeup, you're gonna buy something, you're going to a party. That's what it's about. Hey Dee Dee Bean. So, oh, my phone, stop doing that phone. So I was so excited. I have been waiting. Hey Jane, I have been waiting for this stupid box to get here since it told me it should be delivered on Friday or Saturday. It didn't come Saturday. Like I knew it wasn't gonna come Sunday. So I'm like, okay, it will come today. It's not here. I'm like, whatever. I have two things to unbox just because I live that life, but the box I've been waiting on still isn't here. And I don't care if it takes a long time. Please don't get lost. I used to use MK Cult makeup, had a party, then I love Mary Kay. I used Mary Kay for years, years and years and years. Mary Kay makeup was the thing. I used Mary Kay makeup. I liked Avon's stuff, like their bath stuff. They have great body soaps, great lotions, but the makeup, I liked Mary Kay way better. I'm all for the multi-level marketing, home party, hang out with the girls. I think it's fun. I know it costs more. I don't care. It's the fun of going there, you know. And if you get a really good consultant, it's nice. There's a level of customer service because if you get a good consultant, they keep your contacts. You can always get stuff. They will actually drive it to your house. Some consultants, definitely bad consultant. Good. Oh, Melissa said did it for 15 years. Melissa Squared, that is so cool. So if you did Mary Kay for 15 years, do you still use Mary Kay? I want to know. I think it was good quality, but didn't like it. Took it. Oh yeah, yeah. Mary Kay actually has extremely good skincare. The the highest end skincare that they carry is actually the best one. And as a consultant, you get it for half off, which is why people become a consultant. And then they have to keep so many sales per quote for month or quota or whatever to keep their status. And I have friends who have been selling Mary Kay for years just to their friends and family just so they can keep the 50% off, you know, Mary Kay party in 1985. I was a shimmer powder I used from 2004. I did Avon and corporate employees, so I didn't. Oh, okay, you did Avon. Avon had some of the best stuff. Hey, Marilla, not the makeup so much. The makeup was just okay. Avon had like the skin so soft, and it had I sterling silver jewelry from Avon. Avon had so much more stuff than just makeup. They're more than makeup. Um, but I don't have Avon anymore, and I don't have anybody who's a consultant anymore. And now everything's digital, and people really want the catalog and the parties, and people don't want people in their homes. And I don't know what the future of the multi-level marketing is because it seems like even Tupperware, which I did rep for, I did it just for the and I love Merle Norman, D. Higginbotham, Merle Norman. I like Merle Norman. I like their facials. Yeah, girl, I have a new serum and it has a super weird ingredient you won't believe. Squalene. Squalene seems to be like the newest, greatest thing. Yeah, Melissa says skincare rocks. I love all my coworkers who sell Avon amazing stuff. Yeah. I mean, if I had a coworker that sold Avon, I'd be buying it still. I really would. I actually have a new um face cream at my office to sit there when I feel my skin's too dry. Um, don't do it. My advice. I don't want to sell it anymore. I don't want to sell anything. Snail slime? Craig, is it really snail slime? That was the guess? Okay. Craig, what is it? Tell us. I have to know. No, it's what? That's just cells. Why is that cell that important? That's just not. It's like, oh, whatever. Ha ha ha. My mother was using some stupid cream that had stem cells in it. Like, Mom, it's not going to make the wrinkles go away. You know, that's even worse. Yeah, I think that's even worse than squalene. Or there's some algae that they use now. You know, the best thing for skincare first is avoid the sun. Second is drink water, and then avoid sun, drink water, and moisturize. That's the key. Even if you have oily skin, you have to moisturize. Sandra Bullock used it, and I had to try it. Well, I do like Sandy, so we do like her, but I don't know. I feel like I need an ice cream. Oh, when the dead skin cells. That's what I'm saying, Jolie. And that's what I told my mother too. She was using stem cells. I'm like, look, they know working now. It's done. Snail slime. The other used to use a face potion. I thought it was something she put on her face. No. She had to ingest it. I'm like, and they were in these little vials of pearls, crushed pearl. Crushed pearl is just the mucus of a muscle, of a certain type of muscle that coats a grain of sand, and then they did that for it would keep you young. I'm like, okay, Mom, that's witch doctor territory, you know. But then I had aunts and uncles who would go drink snake venom and whatever, thinking it'd be the and blood, so it'd be like whatever, guys, hoodoo voodoo, just you know like, if you really feel like you have to do something to prolong your life, just go meditate, go pray, be a better human. I don't think killing the snake to drink the blood in some cocktail is really gonna make you feel. It's literally snake oil. Hey Nora, um, I'm getting Milo groomed. Nice. I got an infestation of snails in my pond in my yard. Oh my gosh, snails infestation. Um, selling cockles and mussels all of life. Ooh. Craig says if someone tells me it will stop wrinkles, I'll try. I don't care. Esco snails are actually extremely popular in Asia. Not, I mean, everybody says escargot because we think of French, but honestly, you know who eats a lot of snails? Vietnamese. It's a huge food thing. It's actually tasty. Seriously, I got thousands of snails. Oh, the rest is history. That's funny. So today, I had a really good day. Okay, so my neck hurts. You know, that's just life, right? My body hurts. You know, whatever. I had a sinus headache most of the weekend. I survived it. Um, but today, Super Dacob, because he missed his, he didn't. He knew he wasn't going to go live on Saturday. He said he'd go live on Sunday. Well, Sunday was the equinox, and he's like pretty much half vampire anyway, so he was up all night. He didn't do his live show, his pre-show, until 5 a.m. my time, which is about 3 a.m. his time. You know, how does the skin of Vietnamese women look? Pretty nice. Asian women have really good skin, and I think it's just genetics, to be honest. Um, I have to find out what kind they are. I could be getting a gold mine. So anyway, so I was watching Super Dacob's pre-show, and then I get to work, and then there's a pause because he got done with his pre-show, and then he went right into his, main show. His main show lasted until noon my time, like 8 o'clock until like noon or something. Very close to it was like 3 or 4 hours. It was a long. It was awesome. It totally made my day. The man did not sleep entirely the night before. I'm like, yeah, he's going to need to crash for the next 15 hours. Do you know? And I mean, as we are a bunch of content creators on my chat, you all know how long it takes to do lives and to do videos, and if you edit videos, he does daily videos on his main channel, 2 lives a week on that channel, plus a pre-show. That's 3 lives a week, and then he's currently doing daily videos also on his Totally Dacob for Halloween, and then he's doing essentially Dacob, which he puts 2 videos out a week for that. The amount of editing time, because he edits hours, hours. I could take me 2 hours just to do a thumbnail, which is why I don't do that. Because when I did thumbnails, I realized it took me 2 hours to do thumbnails because I'd get lost in the fun. And then I'm like, okay, this is really eating up a lot of time. I'm not going to do thumbnails. It was just a life choice, and I've never looked back from it. But the amount of work, oh my gosh, that he's putting in. And if you guys watch Scottalicious McFabulous, he just started a membership also. I have a membership, which thank you very much for everybody who's a member. And also DD Bean has a membership, and of course Dacob has a membership. And the memberships have cropped up a bunch more because AdSense has just like whoosh down the drain, which normally happens in the summertime anyway, but everybody, long-term YouTubers are telling me that the ad revenue has just disappeared, So editing is overrated, says Cammy. I saw Ada put on perfume video, but today what I really want out. I don't know who Ada is. Put a perfume video out today, and I really want to watch, says Jennifer. What perfume is it? I want to know. I saw him live. It was 4 a.m. I know, right, Rael? Milo groomed. Morella says, great. Don't forget to thumb up the live. And Morella just did Craig. Thank you. Thank you, Marilla. Thank you for mentioning Jackie. Yeah, I mean, everybody, we have memberships to join in. Like DD Beans is the Bean Beauties is what she calls us, but it's also called the fan club, which is funny because I think it's cool because it was named by Melissa's Corner because she's like the unofficial vice president. I guess now she's the official vice president. Or no, I imagine Melissa must be the official president of DD Bean's fan club now. Keith, that's the full-time job though, right? Super Dacob. Yeah, that is his full-time job on top of he does he's also producing a film, guys. He's already produced a film. Now they've already had the one opening. It's already been filmed and edited. And they already had the one premiere in Australia. Now they're working on the US premiere. That's his other full-time job, is trying to market to get this movie into theaters, which is very expensive, especially for independent film. My girl, bye. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Um, President, um, caught your live replay with Jolie. Latina self-appointed person. Okay, so Latina's the vice president of Dee Dee Bean's fan club, and Melissa's the president. That's how we're doing it. And I think Scottlicious McFabulous, he calls him the something fashion something. Gosh, what did he? It was so. It was a good. It was really funny. But oh my guys, the trolls have been out in full force. Full force. Craig was doing some moderating for another channel, and the trolls were just out there. Like, can you believe it? Jack, do you celebrate Halloween? Do you dress up for work? Okay, Keith. I love Halloween. I do not dress up, and I don't decorate. I still love Halloween. I used to give out candy every year to the kiddos, and when we first moved to this house, we did too. But lately, because of the times we can get home, if it's during the work week, we can't get home fast enough to hand out candy, so we just don't hand out candy anymore. During the pandemic times, we put a bowl of candy out there, and this year we haven't even done it. We probably will. We'll probably do the same thing we do every year. Get a giant bowl, dump a bunch of candy in it, put a sign on there that says, take one piece, and then hope that the children have parental supervision. Because the thing is, the little kids start coming out at 6 o'clock. By the time we get home, we'd be able to do it this year, but I don't decorate. Um, and Craig is treasurer of Dee Dee's fan club. Are you using mobile grooming? Fabulites. That's right, Dee Dee. Thank you, because Dee Dee's a member of Scott's fan club, or I think Dee Dee's a member of his membership. So it's the Fabulites. We just have the inner sanctum here, guys. The trolls do not exist when you are not acknowledged. When they are not acknowledged. I was sick yesterday and couldn't mod for Scott. I felt bad. Dee Dee filmed it. Craig filled in for that. Coach, oh yes, Dee Higginbotham, yes, Dee had their coach drop. Coach had their Halloween drop, and while we were talking on Jolie and Craig, we're talking on their Saturday or Sunday. Okay, all the words are wrong today. On Sunday's live that they had, while we were on the live, everybody was buying stuff off of the Halloween merch from Coach when he did. I know that for sure. Hope y'all feel better, Dee Dee. Oh yeah, Dee Dee, you're not feeling well? Oh, you were sick yesterday. Okay. Hope you're feeling better. Did you think these trolls were teenagers or some? Honestly, Nora, I think they're children. I honestly think they're children, because it's all potty humor. It's all potty humor and crude, like crude things. It's adults. We don't have time for that. Honestly, when you would take our kids trick or treating, we did same thing. Put the bowl out. Yeah, put the bowl out. I'm thinking adults are either mental health issues or just super immature. I just think it's just children, like teenagers. I mean, who has time for that? Who has time to go into random lives and just to say stuff? And the part that gets me with Dee got the cat coin and the cat keychain and coin purse. Marilla says, Jeanette, because cats are too scared. Definitely thinking they are teens. Yeah, they're teens. Somebody who has time to waste. Someone proposed to their fiance at work, like, of all places in the world. Why? Whoa. See, I met James at work. No bueno. Good night, all. Good night, Cammie. I got whatever was in the link that Craig sent, so what I get, Craig didn't look. Oh, hey, Apple Blonde. Um, yeah, so I lost my train of thought. That's fine. It will come back. So about the trolls, I really do think they're children. Like teenagers, people who have time to do it, to just be crude. But gets me is that when they see something that is inflammatory, and then get offended when you call them out. Well, they wanted attention, right? Whether it be negative or positive, they just want attention. That's why they're doing it. Um, so to me, then they act like, "Whoa, are you offended? I'm not offended. Why are you offended? Like you want me to explain this to you?" Keeping the top of the new listings on the Real is full-time job. You have so many new listings every day. It's really, I did not know that. I don't go there every day. I can't go there every day. So one of the other ones, okay, so I was in the Purse Curator's sale Sunday, and in her sale, Keep It Nice came in. His name's Michael. We know him. Well, he was talking in the chats, and he's used to like our chats, right, where we're talking about things randomly, and that's cool. Well, in a live sale, she's selling bags, and there's maybe some chit chat, but it's about bags selling. And then he starts talking about, oh, I've sold some bags, and mother has some really nice bags. I think it could sell bags. I have all these members, like I have all these subscribers, like really just random but typical Michael things to say. And then because the person who was hosting, Vicky, she isn't reading every single chat. She's showing bags to sell, right? So she only caught part of the conversation. This one person was really upset. Um, I know this is not a members only. So yeah, there's a little bit of tea here, guys. So it's okay. I'm not friends with Michael, and he felt bad that he might have offended somebody because it's just a misunderstanding, really, just because he's completely off topic. And this is what Michael does, right? But it's the first time Vicky had seen him, and then he had this other person who we don't even know, Raven, came in and said, "I can't believe you just ignored what that lady just said about his mother or her mother." I'm like, first off, that person is a he. His name's Michael, and you misunderstood, you know. But man, she took offense to how the chat was being handled and how the person hosting was handling it, and then just flounced off after putting out some comment. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Um, Michael didn't mean to be disruptive, but that's just him. He does that in every life he goes into. So it's just the way he does things. So I was just saying, hey, no, it's fine, and then, but Vicky was really upset. She was like, oh my gosh, why would this woman say these things? Because she missed the whole thread. She'd been on this live for hours at this point, hours of selling bags, trying to coordinate who bought what and whatever. It's, when you're selling stuff on YouTube, it is a lot to keep track of, watching a bunch of these lives. Um, oh yeah, and it's like it's it's hard to be a content creator, I guess, in some regards, because most of us it's just a part-time gig for fun. So it's a kind of just lots of. I mean, if you look at the time put in and the money earned at my level of YouTube life, it's like negative pennies, I think. I think that the fraction would be so tiny. If you look at all the hours, it's kind of ridiculous. So then you look at people who are doing live selling, and that's part of their business. I mean, that she's a part-time employee. She works part-time, and part-time she does resell, and she does it because she loves it. I wish I could be a reseller because it seems like so much fun to show bags to people all the time. But then my problem is I would keep them. I'd be like, it's a great bag. I'm like, no, I can't sell this. I keep this. That's my problem. So I can't sell them. Anyway, that was a very weird day yesterday. Like Sunday, the trolls were trolling. Like they were just out there as maybe it was the equinox. I don't know. People were just bored out of their mind. It was a very weird day. Very weird day. But anyhow, let me open a box for you. So I have two boxes here. The box binging is going to end some very soon. I do have a couple things trickling in, but oh, where were those?
They just got delivered.
Is one of those Funko Pop? No, that is
It's FedEx.
FedEx. So these are probably all Goodwill. That's FedEx and Goodwill are besties now. Yeah. Okay, I now have 4 boxes to open up, y'all. Yeah, see, when I said it's gonna end soon, and then my poor husband comes over and says, like, oh, he's already gone. Craig, he's already gone. So anyway, this is very exciting though. This is a brand new item. This is a Macy's item. So anyway, by the way, in my for those who are not in my membership, I do exclusive unboxings in that one, and I also do extra lives. Quite a few. I spill a lot more tea in those lives, and I'm a little bit more candid and casual, which is like Jackie more so than now. I'm like, yeah, I actually say cursey words and things, you know. So it's actually a little, and I give like really honest opinions. Vicky thought, oh yeah, see that Jane, yeah. So yeah, Vicky, really, it was. I could go through the whole thing, but it's not. It's a lot to do. So he was saying his mom has pretty bags, but the way he wrote it, because if you didn't read the context of 3 or 4 chats above it, it looked like because what he said was mom has pretty bags. So Vicky reads that it's like I'm not your mother, not realizing that Michael was talking about his mother's bags that he's trying to sell, and he's on he's on a person's live a reselling live trying to sell his mother's bags. Like you can't that's poaching people's clients. This is not just a casual oh, you have bags for sale? Let me go look. No, this is her live that is reselling bags. It's like no. Whoa. It was very funny. So well to me because I was following the chats, but so let me show you this bag. And this is I used to carry this brand of bags. This is a DD Bean bag. This is a Winnie BLV bag. This is a very small bag for me. But when I saw this go on to the last act on Macy's, I really thought it was a typo. I'm like, that can't be that cheap. There's no way they are selling it for that cheap. If they're selling it for that cheap, I'm buying it. Okay, let me just go over real quick to the how much I paid for this. And let me go to purchases. This thing says it delivered, but it's not delivered. I think they. Uh-oh. I might have a different. Well, maybe this. I think they marked something delivered that isn't actually delivered. I might have to call them. Okay, we'll get back to that later. So this one does say delivered and is delivered. I'm closing your eyes. No, look how cute this is. She's a sweetheart and it would have hurt. And, oh yeah, it would have hurt anyone's feelings, Jane. Absolutely. So this is the Fossil Woman's Carmen Mini Satchel. Okay, and don't worry, Dee Dee. This is no longer for sale. This colorway at this price. The only one they had left is the black one, and it's twice the price. But this one sold for $33.36. I'm not kidding. That's literally how much it sold for. And it was like how? How did this sell for $33? This is leather. This is fossil. This is not, Luxational says she just bought 3 fossil bags. I think they still have the black one. Let me see if I can find it real quick so I can find the original price. Let's see. Item type. we're gonna go to handbags, and we're just gonna do a quick scroll through to see if it pops up. And if it doesn't, we're just gonna move. Life is fine. Life is fine. I've been looking at a couple fossil bags. There's a Furla tote I really wanted, but I never bought it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, it's not coming up. Oh well, it's fine. Badger Flow. Girl D, how are you? You feeling better? The name's bigger than the bag, right? Vicky, aka Bag. Oh no, not Lady Badger Face. Vicky is the purse curator. Lady Badger Face is a different purse person, and then there's also Lady Cloverleaf. I know they kind of get all kind of confused. So this is originally $150. It's called the Carmen Mini Brandy Tote. But look how cute this is. I used to carry fossils, like when I used to carry just one bag only for years and years and years. I carried fossils for a long time. I stopped carrying fossils maybe because I got tired of I really, when it comes to Lady Badger. I don't know, Jolie. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I don't. I think it's Lady Badger Face, and then, or maybe it's Lady Badger and then Lady Cloverleaf. They're all resellers. You know. So anyway, Fossil is amazing vintage styles. Yes, the thing with Fossil is I really like their men's style in bags more than their women's styles in bags. And I stopped buying them because when I was carrying bags, like one bag for like a year or two, the corners would wear out on me a lot. But that's because I was carrying one bag for a year or two. Now it doesn't matter. But I do have two other fossils left in my collection. I don't have any large fossil bags anymore. Apparently, I like fossil for their smaller bags. I can't see Lady Badger Face. Now, Clover bags, Lady Badger. Okay, so it's Lady Badger and then Clover. Okay, Dee Dee knows Cloverleaf bags and Lady Badger. I get them confused a lot. You know, has the power. Jackie has the power. uh, Pearl Behave wallet. So this is one of those cute little things that I just like. It was too good of a deal not to get. Dad, I have no business buying nothing. You know this. I have 300 bags. Nobody needs to be buying another bag. Sandy! I love Lady Badger, and then there's Cloverleaf. Yes. Oh, Sandy bought one of my bags, and she got it. She loves it. I'm so happy. And then another bag I sold. The lady who bought that bag got it today too. So she was very happy with that. And again, Sandy, I was planning on selling that bag, but the other bag I sold to Jody, I wasn't planning on selling that bag. She just happened to come along at the right time and said the right things, and I said, okay. um, so this is the bag. So it has interesting. It's just an adjustable, not detachable crossbody strap. So that's cool. And then it has this really cute. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I like this look. That. It just does a little clip. That's cute. Let's adjust this all the way out. See how long this is. I think Lady Badger Face has more of a ring to it too. But that's just because Lady Badger, I always think of a badger's face because I'm a Hufflepuff, you know? Yep, great bag for me. Yeah, Sandy got a bag for me, so she's happy with it. I'm happy she's happy with it. Well, Craig, I was down because my cat was diagnosed with heart disease. No! We got the path of his inconclusive. Man. Well, let's hope he can pull through. It's always rough. Cute tote, very nice color, right? Wait, Jackie, you had another bag sale, and we're talking about. Oh, well, okay. So Jennifer, I didn't have official bag sale. I showed 2 bags at a members live, and Sandy, as the other member, bought it. And then the other bag I still have for sale. I haven't posted. And then the bag I sold to Jody was a bag that was just a video, and she had commented on my video, like, if you would sell this bag, I'd love to buy it because they don't make this bag anymore. So I said, sure, because I've only used that bag one time. So, and I've had it for 2 years. So it went away. So it wasn't like a official sale because yeah, but no, guys, really, if you see something that I have, just ask me. There's a high likelihood I'll sell it just because I am out of space. So now, okay, so Dee Dee did tell me that somebody wanted to buy my Coachtopia bag, and I'm like, I'm not ready yet. That one, I'm not ready yet. Okay, that one took a lot for me to buy. It took a lot. I bought that full price. There's no way I'm going to sell that for anything less than full price. Nobody wants to buy a used bag for full price. Nobody. So I'm like, no, I'm not ready to sell that one. So anyway, this is the bag. Let's see if it fits me crossbody. It might not. It might be too short. I have a feeling it's gonna be. It's okay. It's not the best look on me, but it's not the worst. I still will wear a bag this high up on my chest like this, but I'll wear it right in the front, just like this. I already have this. This does not make much difference. So, and I could do it like this, and that would be okay. But see how it cuts right here? That would be a problem. So I probably would just tuck this right into, tuck it right in and not use it that way. What about your Ralph Lauren Ricky bags? For the right exorbitant, extortionist price, I would sell them. For the, but it's be the stupid, crazy price. I would not sell them for, just to anybody for any reason, you know. Yeah, it's not too short. It's okay. It's not too short. I just prefer it to be a little bit longer. It's still going to work for me. I'm still going to use it. It will be fine. I still like it. This is not a problem. If it's a $34 bag, I'm fine with it. They don't exist. She's keeping her Ricky bags. Well, here, guys, I actually have sold. I haven't actually sold. I've given away 2 and traded away 2. So it's not unheard of. Okay? Not unheard of. It's just I'm more inclined to give or trade a Ricky to a very good friend versus selling it. Because if I sell it, I'm going to be asking for I really don't want to sell this bag, but I'll sell it to you for $2,000. And I don't think anybody's going to do that. You know, no one's, they can just buy their own Ricky for $2,000. No. But the thing is, most people who want to buy my Rickies want to buy my Rickies for the really inexpensive low price of free or next to free. And I'm like, no. Uh, oh yeah, it might have been. I had a few of those lives, Jennifer. It was a Coach bag. It was a Coach bag that I had got from Dawn as a field tote, and it was blue. And the reason I sold it is because it takes up a lot of space, and haven't been using my field totes, and it was a blue field tote. I know, but still my heart. Jackie giving up a blue bag. And seriously, if Sandy had not emailed me and said, I want your bag, and I didn't pack it up that night, I just put it back on the shelf and kept it. Um, that's a small tote, Jackie. That's a nice small. Yeah, I like those little bags like that. I like small bags. I like big bags. I like all the bags. I said for the right exorbitant. Yes, for the right exorbitant price, I will sell my beloved Ricky. But for like, you don't understand that. I would like this cute, amazing Coach Rogue in the Mickey Mouse will never. Even for the exorbitant price, I don't think I could sell that. I can gift it. See, that's just the difference. Some things there is no money. There is no money equivalency. But there is a love of a friend that I can give away my shirt on my back before I sell you a shirt. Because it's just easier. I mean, when you really love somebody and they love something and you want them to have it, you're like, please take it. And then I'll tell them, hey, when you're tired of this and you're done with it, just give it back to me. If they remember it. If they don't remember, it's fine. It's just a thing. But if somebody just wanted to say, I really want that bag, and I don't know you, it's like, yeah, for $2,000. Fossil just isn't that girl. Yeah, Fossil is just the Fossil is a work bag, and here's the problem with Fossil. I still think their men's bags are better than their ladies' bags, and I also think if you're gonna buy a Fossil, I still think if you're looking for a work bag, I think it's still better to buy Michael Kors or Kate Spade or even Coach. You know, um, you got a dark brown with silver. I don't. I do, but I don't, Jolie. I do and I don't. Let me show you. It is the color you want. It is the silver you want. It is the full Ricky, but it's not. It's a Ricky shoulder bag, and you're only using top handle bags. Believe me, I already would have shown this to you. So this bag is not a bag you will carry because you don't carry these anymore. No, there's something in here. What is in here? Please just be stuffing because you feel like I put bags and bags. Did I put bags and bags? Well, hell. I wondered where I put this bag. My goodness. Right, no, Fossil makes beautiful bags. Vintage Fossil is better than current Fossil, period. Yeah. Not bad, but I want sewn on the handles. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, I would have already said, hey, do you want this one? Or we could trade or something, but I know you won't because it's this bag is gorgeous, but it's a Ricky shoulder bag, which is what I love in bags. Isn't that beautiful? I'm saying now I can carry top handle crossbody bags. You have a twin sitting right behind. I know. I have the little version of that bag. And the problem with this bag anyway is that this is because of this plate, this is very topsy-turvy. But I love this bag. This is true love. Yeah. I do that. Store one in another. I do that too. Let me see. Let me see if there's even more in here. Okay, good. This is just okay. This has a sweater. I put in a sweater to I must have not had stuffing and I just threw in the sweater and then random plastic. Let's take that out. We'll leave the sweater in there. I don't wear that sweater anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I have to because also this bag is so floppy because it is if you just let it sit, it puddles and it will fold like that. So if you want to stand up with structure, you actually have to stuff it. And I figured if I'm going to stuff it anyway, might as well put a bag in there. But I haven't actually used this bag. I think I was waiting for the fall to use it. Now it's fall. Now I should use it. Yeah. So when I have another bag in there, that gives it the structure it needs so it can just stand up straight. Oh yeah, this is. I know the fact that if it's a the zip zip's not a small bag. You know. Let me put this down on the floor. Um. I am gonna have to text Macy's because they said they delivered an item that they did not deliver, and I thought it was too quick. I'm like, somebody delivered that, but it wasn't to my house. If it got delivered somewhere, but that also happens. There's my neighbor, not my direct neighbor, but about 3 houses down from me for some reason. Somehow, I guess their post box is right next to. We have these cluster boxes, so apparently their cluster box must be right next to my cluster box because they'll get my mail, and sometimes they'll even put it at their doorstep. I'm sure my mail person hates us, with all the boxes that come through my house, because we have cluster boxes, and those cluster boxes only fit so much. Right. And even when we have the large cluster boxes, we're not even talking about the ridiculous ones that fit nothing. Okay. So I have another unboxing. Whew. I guess more like are you a Ricky girl? Um, and Commodious Craig, Jackie, would you buy another Coach Rowan? Yes, Maya. I have 5 Rowans. I love the Rowan. I want that extra large Rowan. The only reason I don't have the Rowan now, the large one, is because the color. If I do cave and buy one, it will be the mushroom. The cream is a little too creamy. The black, I have a bunch of black bags. If that had come out in blue or even red, any red, I would have bought that bag already for $180. Absolutely. I think the Rowan is my favorite. Well, yeah, Craig. I mean, Keith, I have 5 Rowan bags, just Rowan. Um, I had to make myself to stop buying them. I I want one every time I see one. It's one of my favorite bags. Hey Angela, it's a barrel bag, the Boston bag. It's the best bag. And I think the extra large is even better than the original because it's larger. It's more like a 30 bandolier speedy. Um, it's awesome. I love my Ricky bags. I like the Ricky 27, and honestly, the Ricky 27 in any of my Ricky bags, I would have to really know you and love you to sell them or even gift them or trade them. Man, that's it. Mhm. It's like I won't even gift one to my sister. Um, oh gosh, Morella, I love the Ruby 25. The Ruby 20, okay, the Ruby 25 is the boutique equivalent to the Rowan, except for the Ruby 25 has the rogue handles. It's just, the Ruby is a beautiful bag that they discontinued because Coach does that. They play with your emotions, you know? I have 3 Rowans, black, chalk, denim blue. Oh, I don't have the denim blue. I have a light blue. Let's see, light blue, the rainbow, the polar bear one. What am I missing? I'm missing 2. I can't think. I'm missing 2 though. There were 2 rubies 25s and 3 this morning. They were don't they're probably sold. Those are very expensive. The large Rowan is so nice. I carried mine today. Yeah, I love the large Rowan. If they had that, I like it in the mushroom brown the best. The white that they use is not exactly chalk, so it's a little bit more cream, more like a winter white, or actually not a winter white, it's a warm white. I always discontinue nice. I know, Morella. The ruby is one of the best bags. Because I couldn't get a ruby, I did get the Rogue Satchel, which is very similar to the ruby, but not quite the ruby. I thought the Ruby 25 was a bit too structured. I ended up selling. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit more structured because of the band around it. I don't have any Rowans yet. I was thinking about. Oh, Maya, the Rowan is seriously my favorite outlet bag. That the Rowan is why I say outlet bags are better than the boutique bags because of the Rowan. I love them. I think it's the best bag Coach makes, hand down, period. And you could normally, I used to be able to get them for like 120 on sale. Now they're starting up a little higher than that. Um, Real sweet interior, the ruby. The quilted rowan got lost in the mail. Oh no! The quilted rowans were really nice. They were very soft. I don't have a quilted rowan. They are way lighter. Yes, the Rowans are lighter than the Ruby. The Ruby's a heavier bag. So this is a let me not show the address, right? Okay. Here's a box. No, I bought this. I hate that Coach does this. Fantastic bag. Super popular. Great sales. Canceled. I know. Yeah. So this one is I bought this from a friend on Facebook. I bought a few bags from a friend on Facebook. He has his own Facebook page and he does a lot of buying and selling. It's a hobby for him. This is just a hobby. It's not his business. He just does this for fun. And he does where is he from? I keep thinking he's from New York. Yeah, he is from New York. He's from New York. New York State. And he likes to get things from Japan, and then he likes to rehab them, right? And this was a rehab project even he didn't want to tackle. And I said, I know what I'm going to do with that bag. So let's take a look. I hate that Coach. Yeah. Yeah. I think do that to the Empire 40. And I honestly do like the Times Square tabby, but I don't think that's getting that much love, to be honest. It doesn't get, I know that Dawn has one, but I haven't seen very many people get it. I think it's a little too similar to the Cassie without being much different. And I like the deflated quilts myself. I like the Times Square. It's just a little small, you know? I know. If they show mini bags, it's ridiculous. Whatever. So anyway, let me show you what I got from my friend in New York. Now threw in some he threw in some project bags. Okay, so I really only paid for one and he gave me 3 bags. Let me show you. Because either even projects he doesn't want to deal with. So this is the project bag. Look at this poor baby. This is the smell of storage. Yeah, the Times Square and the Tabby had a cat and Cass. Oh, Times Square Tabby is like Tabby and Cassie had a baby. That's true. So this is a older Coach bag. The problem with this bag is that this chap or whatever you call it came off. It's gone. It's missing. It's been removed. You see the pinholes where all the stitching holes were, and he included a replacement piece. Right, so he bought a replacement piece that he found because this is supposed to have um you know crossbody. So as soon as if you know any vintage Coach collectors, as soon as you start messing with a vintage Coach bag, they're like, "Oh no, you have destroyed that bag." I'm like, whatever. It is correct. In popular opinion, I think it's ugly. Oh, really? I like the squishy quilts. So this is a made in the United States, and this is from L8. So this is from 98. 1998, guys. This bag. So the problem with this bag is there is no problem. But if you're a reseller, people don't want modified bags. They don't want things to have a lot of damage on them that they can't fix. They want it to be original. They don't want replaced zippers. They don't want edge paint. They don't want anything. So look at how cool this bag looks. Look how beat up and pretty this bag looks without anything. It could be older than 98, but they didn't start using the letters until the 90s. So it's L8D 9871. So the L8 means it's in the 90s. It's not the 80s. You know, because it only has a letter. But yeah, right, Jennifer? Oh wow, look. Oh, Cloverleaf Bags, you're here. Hey! Yeah, we were just talking about you because I can't remember her name. I get you and Badger, Lady Badger, and Cloverleaf Bags confused all the time. We were going through a naming thing, and luckily Dee Dee was here and she straightened us out. We're like, who is it? That's the Beaumont. This is the Beaumont? Oh, my guilty pleasure. I did not know that. So, okay, group think. Would you remove this extra chap because this one's missing, or would you put this extra part that isn't original on there? So this is something he found. I don't think this is the original one. This is just one he found as a replacement part. And it doesn't have the D-ring. This is just a leather replacement bit. You would have to sew it. And honestly, because of the way they make these, I can sew this with the right needle. You can hand sew this just through the leather because the holes are punched. Too tough a choice. I leaned Oh, you say saddle stitch it and put it back on? It's not the exact thing. So the holes that are there aren't gonna. It's not gonna be an exact match. So I'd have to redo the holes and stitch this, and it doesn't have the same brass. You say put it on? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna put this one to the side, and we're gonna just think about it because no matter it depends on how I'm gonna use the bag, right? Am I gonna use the bag as a top handle, or am I going to um, or am I gonna use it as? That's so cool that I have a Beaumont bag. My grandparents lived in Beaumont, Texas, by the way. I went to Beaumont, Texas for most of my young childhood. Well, not young childhood, I guess from age 11 to college years, through college years. Um, I'd take the original off and have two matching replacements. That would make sense. That would make sense. You know, I think it's just cool because I like the satchel bags, as you know, and I like it the way it is. So I might not do anything to it and use it the way it is because that's what I do. I even like the patina on it. I will condition it, guys, because that's just criminal not to. But it's awesome. Dad was from Beaumont, Texas. Dee, really? Your dad was from Beaumont, Texas? No way. Okay, so my great grandparents originally were from Nacogdoches, Texas, and they moved back to Oklahoma after the Dust Bowl. But we had my grandfather's family were in um, Nacogdoches, Texas, and then they moved back to Oklahoma, Luther, Edmond, and which is a suburb of Oklahoma City. And then my aunt and her husband moved down to Beaumont, Texas in the 80s. And then my grandparents left Oklahoma to move down to Beaumont. So that's how we ended up at Beaumont. And then because my aunt was there, then my uncle died, and then my aunt stayed there, my grandparents stayed there, and then we moved down to Texas because dad retired out of the military, and then dad didn't want to be close to his sister because his sister drove nuts. So Houston was too close, so we moved to San Antonio. That's how I ended up in Texas. With my grandparents were here because my uncle was here. Because my aunt needed help with my uncle. Um, I'll show again after conditioning. Oh, of course I will. I probably do this right now. I can condition this right now. I actually do. I use the leather feels really good. It doesn't. It's not dry. The leather feels good. This has been conditioned once already, so I'm not sure how much the conditioning will help. But it's so pretty. Um, Jackie opened this. It's a scan of the original. No, oh, it can't open my guilty pleasure because of YouTube weirdness. Can you send that to my email? It's in my description box. Sarna. Oh, I do have the Sarna. I need to find that one. You're right, Jolie. I'll have to. Okay, let me put this to the side before I get too excited and start doing stuff. Not Oklahoma, Jolie. Yeah. And my one and only grandbaby was born on March 17th. Yay! That's so awesome. A March baby. My dad's mom sized is all from Texas and side is all from in Oklahoma. I lived in Oklahoma for a few years. Yeah. Hmm. For gloved hand. Yeah. I'll do that. So there's two other bags in here. So these are freebies. These were at the point he didn't want to deal with them. He was like, "Hey, you want these? I don't want to clean them." So I'm like, "Sure, I'll take them off your hands." And because look how cute it is. Okay, yes, it needs to be cleaned. Yes, it's not the best condition. So what? It's still a cool bag. The leather's fine. It's just the textile, honestly. It's just the textile needs some cleaning. And the interior looks pretty good. That I can see in the 2 seconds I'm looking at this. This is a 2005 bag from China. It has a pen mark. So he does a lot of selling on Facebook and reselling as a hobby and conditioning. But again, you can condition and rehab leather. It's the textiles that can be persnickety. And if you pay any attention to these Facebook sites or the people on Facebook, oh my gosh, they are like, there's a mark on it. I want $100 off. Like, it's a used bag. It's still a $500 bag that we're selling to you for $350. No, I'm not selling it to you for $250. But everybody wants a deal. I get it. I'm the queen of deals. Oh, there's some textile. So what am I doing? I'm just putting this on here right off the get-go. Right there. Just like that. For fun. Because why not? It's a bag. It's a textile. You can clean textiles. When you have all this at the dry clean only, you know what dry cleaning is? A chemical. It's a chemical solution, or not even a solution, because the solution means it's dissolved into a slurry, right? No, it's a chemical powder in most cases that they spray on something and it's heat activated and they use it and then they dust it off the fabric. They shake it out. So this is just a cleaner of textiles. It's meant for shoes, handbags, furniture, anything. You can use upholstery cleaner, guys. I'm not kidding. What is this? It's just tapestry. It's just upholstery cleaner. This is a mostly nylon textured textile anyway. It's a blend. It's not even linen is better, but it's like this is just a blend. It's a thin synthetic blend. Don't be afraid to do this. It's easy. And what's the worst that happens? What is the worst that happens? You have a slightly cleaner bag that might be a little darker, you know? You know? And like there's some little spots here. So what? It's a bag to be used. It's from the 2000s. It's not supposed to look new. It's supposed to be functional. It's supposed to hold things. It's supposed to be a vibe. And if you can just clean it up, give it another life, let somebody else use it, why not? Because I probably will not keep this bag. This bag will probably end up being sold for $10 or something at some point in my life, or traded away or given away or something, because this bag, I can tell you, is not the type of bag I gravitate towards. And when you have 300 bags, I can't keep everything as much as I want to, because I want to. I want to keep all the bags. I love rescuing bags. I love cleaning up bags. I love just having fun showing off bags. I love the vintagey bags the best. I love the beat up bags. I like the ones with missing zipper pulls, not missing zippers, because that's a lot more annoying to fix. Zipper pulls I can fix. Zippers coming apart, that's annoying. Because when you have to start taking apart lining, that's too much. So basically, can you see how the fabric is reacting to the soap, by the way? This is how you know it's mostly a synthetic blend. It's kind of sitting on the surface. It's not really sinking in that much. I'll get some later. James made dinner. And you see how it's kind of pebbling up a little bit like that, the white, And then what you do, he's not dead. I'm mean-spirited. He can do no wrong. What am I missing? Excellent bag advice. I'm going to put Milo on a pedestal. Oh, okay. And see, that took those spots right off because that was just something that was sitting on top of the leather anyway. And then you just brush off the excess. And I will actually put some more of this cleaner on the leather, because this actually can clean leather too. And if this leather was dry, I would never do this, but this leather is not dry. And as long as you do an even clean, an even coverage of the cleaner on it, it's fine. It will dry evenly. It will be fine. And what's the worst that's going to happen? It darkens a little bit. Hey, Veronica. What is that product that you use? This product that I've used so much of, I should be a rep for. I sell it so much. It's called, don't. Foam Tex by Angelus. Angelus is a company that does shoes. Not shoes, but shoe leather paints, shoe cleaners. This is actually meant for, I think this was invented, honestly, to clean athletic shoes, but it's for shoes, clothing, hats, purses, bags, furniture, and more. Anything that is a surface clean that is not something that's supposed to be submerged, you can use this on. Pretty much. I've used it on just about everything. So, yeah. Let me see if this can come off or just unbuckle, if these buckles are real buckles. Because this is the front side. So the worst of it should be on the back side because of the nature of friction. And So I'm gonna try and get this to unbuckled. So cool. I love how Coach does this. This is how you can tell a well-made bag from a not well-made bag. Is these details, while are useless and do nothing really, are still functional. They're not just decorative. So if you needed to use this to be tighter or just this one little half inch looser, you can do it. I mean, I'm not sure what one little quarter inch. I mean, honestly, no one's ever going to change this. They're just going to use the I got that off and Veronica, I got that one off Amazon and I've bought 2 refills of it already. This is my 3rd container. I bought this first container in this pump form, and then I bought 2 refills. And the refills are a little bit more, about $10. It might be cheaper somewhere else, but this is the Amazon. But I think it's the same price even on the Angelus website. But if you want to do leather matching, color matching, and leather paint, they do leather paint, leather dyes, and this is what it's Adrian uses a lot too, is Angelus products. But Winnie B, she has used leather paint and she prefers Leather Studio instead of Angelus for ease. And I think even there's not that many options out there when you want to do leather dyes and leather paint. So you can just use acrylic, but acrylic is again just the paint instead of it's how you prepare the surface of the medium to take the colorant, right? So I have some dye. I haven't used it yet. I have a bag I need to dye. Like I literally need to dye it. I bought it to dye. It had some major color discoloration based on storage, how it was stored. So I have it. It's there. I have the dye. I even have the stripper to open up the pores. I just haven't done anything with it yet because I'm a little intimidated by it. I'm like, okay, maybe I should try doing this on something I care about a little less than this bag that I love so much. So, um, these bags are hard to clean with the like the Keta leather, like the Dooney carrot. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you're going to discolor. You're going to as long as you do an even coat on the Vachetta, it will dry, but it will darken. That's just the nature of Vachetta. Um, Random question: does your household recycle? I'm thinking of all the carb. Oh yeah, we recycle, Maya. Oh my gosh, believe me. And I'm in charge of making sure everything. There's some type of textile friction has caused some balding here too. So it's along the seam here. Again, where you get friction. Oh, totally. I collapse all the boxes and I put them in the bin, and we pay for it. And you can see how some of the texture is left here. It's all black instead of light. So what would actually be fun with this bag is once it dries off again and I do conditioning and I'll fix all the other things, I might just put patches all over this bag and make it a fun bag. Make it a fun vibe. Make it very 90s, a little grunge, you know, a little bit on the look at the patina on this too. It's a really nice bag. So this is the type, let's see, is this adjustable? I think this is one of those that can go longer. Nope. Yes. Yes, it can. That's interesting. Well, the spring on this dog clip is old, and it's like, nope, we are not working anymore. That's a flaw. There we go. Now we're working. We're just old. Um. Oh yeah, it's a lot of cardboard. Oh yeah, I would feel like really bad for the environment if most of the stuff went into the trash landfill. Like, no, 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 let's not do that. So this can go as a long shoulder strap, but only as long as I think. How is that supposed to do that? Does that come all the way out? Let's see. That has to. I don't think that's going to go through this loop. Let's see if it does. Did I order anything from the Coach Halloween, Karen? Karen asked, no, I didn't. I'm very tempted to get the skull back charm, but it's $65. Guys, I spent $65 on these 3 bags. So it's really hard for me to say, yes, I'm becoming that person that is like really like, well, $35, I could buy a bag with that. Or I could buy something else, you know? So anyway, there we go. So this is the long part. And I had to put the keepers back on, or this keeper has to go back on. I'm gonna have to clean up this strap. Ugh. This poor bag has been abused. Abused. So abused. It's just been used, guys. And people don't know how to clean bags. So you can use it long or you can use it short. And it needs to have a lot more TLC to it. The edge paint's worn off. Black pack. I really like the white coat, or the white Coach skull charm, because I think you could use it all year round and it would look so great on my Jack Skellington bag. But again, it's $65. So I'm not sure I'm willing to do that yet. So anyway, I'm gonna put this aside, let this air out, and next, this is the problem with bag rehab. You do a thing and you wait a day. You do another thing, you wait another day. Do more things, wait more days. I'm probably really gonna put patches all over this bag. This is gonna be a cute bag. I'm gonna make this and probably end up giving this one to my niece if I do it all Hello Kitty, which is what I'm thinking about doing. And just have fun with it because of how worn out the jacquard is. It's worn out here, it's worn out here, right? Again, leather you can always repair, but fabric is fabric. It's the weave has been so here again, here and here and here again, all along the stripe. You know, you could do like, I could probably sew on something there to cover that seam, but why just make it fun? You know, I have a lot of beautiful bags. Let's have fun bag. Okay, there's one more bag. Let me get this away from the pink tissue paper because pink tissue will bleed if it gets wet. I have a feeling the prices are going to go down. It was just released, but in another couple weeks. I'm not sure. Thing is, the Halloween normally sells out, Veronica. It really does. Craig's like, not fun bags. Um, was it you or Horlina who suggested to collab? Um, I don't remember. I thought it was Dee Dee. Was it Dee Dee in that one? It might have been Jorgelina. Veronica, I'm thinking the same thing. I love the pumpkin bag, but it's 109. Oh yeah, no. No. Wait. I would just wait, and if it's still there, if it's not there, wait till after Halloween, where everybody has bought it, and decide to sell it. Because that's what happened last Halloween. So this bag is too small for me in every regards. It's a little bit too small on the shoulder drop. I can extend it, but I don't know. This one's gonna need a lot of TLC. You can tell the color transfer onto this white. This one would be totally, maybe throw it into, oh, Veronica, what's Veronica? To throw it into the washing machine, but the leather on this is a little drier. It's hard to sell white bags. This has glue residue on the interior. Let's see, what year is this from? This is a cute bag, though. Nothing wrong with this bag. 2004. And this one should be China, made in China. So there's a scrape. There's glue residue here. And the stitching is normal. There's a little bit of pen marks. This just needs a rehab. I got so confused at some point. So I'm just gonna rehab this one to death, and I'm gonna see where it goes because this is gonna need a lot more cleaning than just this foam cleaner because it's white. This might actually need a full out in the sink with Dawn dish soap. or detergent. That's how much color. It's an even coloring, but it's coloring. And this one I don't care about. This one I might try with. This one I might just do it and say, well, let's see what happens. What's the worst that's going to happen? Not using it now anyway. So anyway, that was my purchases from my friend who had a Facebook. We're Facebook friends, and the Beaumont is I'm really happy with. I'm actually happy with all the bags. I mean, that was a bag of lunch. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. They're just bags. They're not gonna break. A lot of messages going on that day in the live. Yeah, that was a fun live. So I lost the last of the great leather. Soho. Yeah. Soho, some good leather. She'll lead me to usually 8 minutes after I open my eyes from sleep, and then it's like over every 8 minutes. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, no, I think the pumpkin might because here's the thing about the Coach release on Halloween. They repeated from last year some of those silhouettes. The ones that are repeated, people who bought them last year aren't gonna buy them this year. And they did the pumpkin before. And they did the cat before. So I think those two might hang out a little longer, but they sold out. The cat really sold out fast last year. But I don't know. Oh, I should tip it with the bag since I'm going to lose it. Let me put this right over here. Try not to lose it, Jackie. Mm. Can I put a Marc Jacobs tote bag in the washing machine? You can. You can put anything in the washing machine. I would recommend turning it inside out because the Marc Jacobs tote bag is just a silk screen, and friction on that silk screen might cause it to come off. Okay, stopping at Target, picking up my order. Woohoo! Yeah. So is Harlena on the live? So anyway, I have 2 more boxes. Surprise boxes. These came from the Goodwill. I don't remember what I ordered because things take so long to get here. Oh, one of the days. Winding down. It's only 7 o'clock. I'm feeling it. This is from Santa Ana, California. I love Santa Ana, California bags. I always find good stuff there, and I don't go there deliberately. I don't go look at that particular Goodwill site. I just happen to find bags that commonly come out of California, Southern California, or Florida. I don't know how this happens, but it's just the way my eyes go. Or maybe I'm just attuned to their aesthetics and they get those items more. I don't know. Let's see what I got. How is it? How is the food?
I added cayenne to it.
Made it better? Was it better than the last one?
About the same.
About the same. Okay. So let's see what.
Get super hungry. There's also pretzels.
Yes, I'll be fine. I'm not super hungry now. I need to eat something. What in the world is in this tiny? Oh, okay. Jackie buying her childhood again. This is I actually literally had this exact bear, and I gave it away. And I was thinking about it, and I wanted to give this one away too. And then I thought, wait a minute. I'm just gonna keep this one because I gave away the other one. I had this one when it first came out originally, and she had a partner, and I had both. So I had both bears when I had the lady and then the partnership. So this isn't dress up. We're in dress up. We're Victorian outfit. It's not a bride. She has once upon a hiccup. Let's read her little story. So her story is, this is a book is dedicated to the princesses in your life. Okay, just sit tight, guys. This has pages. So it says, Bailey, had long suspected that she was truly a princess. Sure, she lived a rather conventional life, as conventional as young bears can be. She shopped with her bear friends, her best friend Emily Babbitt, went to gala parties with her boyfriend Edmund, and fought in a most good-naturedly way with her brother Matthew. And now these are all named for Boyd's family members, by the way, the creator of this brand. All in all, as we mentioned, she led a most conventional life. So it came as a rather great surprise when Bailey awoke one morning, looked in the mirror, and saw not a sleepy-eyed Bailey in purple polka dot PJs, but a beautiful Princess Bailey in a most perfectly poofy princess dress. Swish Bailey swirl around to look behind herself. Not an easy task. Is something similar to a rabbit trying to sneak up on its own tail. Nope. She saw PJ's back to the mirror. Poof! There she was, princess again. Back and forth, Bailey played the game with herself until she was spinning rather rapidly in front of the mirror. Now, probably nothing would have come of this exercise except perhaps confusion and a bit of dizziness on Bailey's part, had she not, at the very height of dizziness and spinning, spontaneously hiccuped. Suddenly, Bailey was a princess. She reached down to feel her princess dress. Yep, it felt fancy, all right. She reached up to touch her elegant princess veil. Yep, same thing. This is amazing. Suspicions confirmed, thought Bailey. I really am a princess. I then noticed that her reflection in the mirror was none other than a sleepy-eyed Bailey in PJs. Wow, said Bailey. This is really weird. It took her more than a few moments to realize that somehow she had exchanged places in with her image in the mirror. Thought Bailey. This is an adventure, if ever I saw one. And off she was with her best friends, Emily. Now, this was in and of itself an adventure because Bailey's home was now nothing less than a castle. There were stone floors and tapestry walls and stained glass windows and jeweled designs. Princess Bailey didn't have to go far to find Emily, for it seemed that Emily was no longer merely Emily Babbitt, the rabbit. She was none other than Lady Emily, handmaiden to the princess. This is pretty wonderful stuff for two best friends. After admiring each other's most lovely gowns, twirling around a few times, and began to giggle, gave way to chuckles, and chuckles to, we're afraid to say, snort of mirth, as Bailey and Emily collapsed in each other's arms in hysterical laughter. This adventure was going to be great. After pulling themselves together, Bailey and Emily sat down, not so easy as one would think, in puffy princess dresses, and planned the perfect adventure. At first, they thought it might be fun to be rescued from distress, whatever that was. But Emily quite correctly pointed out that they are never two handsome princes. And it wouldn't be fair to make one prince rescue two damsels in distress. So they thought hard. Lots of fairy tales have a prince fighting a dragon. Oh, if only Matthew was not away at camp, he made a perfect dragon. And Edmund would be the prince. But alas, not even fairy tales can be played out if one of the cast is off camping. No, this required a bit more imagination. I know, cried Bailey, and she usually did. Let's have a pet dragon. Perfect, Emily agreed Emily. And so it came to pass in the land of imagination that Edmund Bailey's boyfriend, became not a handsome prince, as some might assume, but the most lovable dragon ever created, and a fine dragon he made for sure. Bailey, Emily, and Edmund played forever that magical day, for time stands still when one is at play. They held court and wandered through perfect gardens, played hide and seek in dark green hedges shaped like mazes. They read poetry to one another and had tea in the great hall. Indeed, it's hard to say how long they lingered in the land of imagination, since time isn't measured there at all. In fact, they might be there still had Bailey not suddenly developed a case of hiccups brought on, no doubt, by 12 lumps of sugar in a very tiny teacup. You can guess the rest. By the end of the hiccups, Bailey was back in her pajamas, staring at herself in the mirror. She looked once, then twice, rubbed her eyes, and indeed might have convinced herself that it was perhaps all a dream, except for the little handbag still in her hand. Bailey slowly opened the handbag, and what do you suppose she found? A tiny little frog. It looked like Bailey might have just found her prince after all, but that's another story. The end. And it says editorial development, VP of stuff art, it just gives the credits, and it's 11 pages. This came out in the year 2000. How cute is that? Yeah, I'm buying my childhood, whatever. And so, and guys, not only am I dyslexic, I was in special ed reading up until the 8th grade. I don't think I could have ever done that when I was in the 8th grade, read out loud, especially on YouTube. We had Edmund. So they always had Bailey and Edmund and Matthew, and they always came out with different stories with them, and it was a great company. It was a great. So this came out 24 years ago. They don't make toys like this anymore. I mean, they make different toys. Thank you, Craig. But so this is what I bought. I'm just gonna keep it, and there's a little frog in here. If I open it up, but we're not gonna do that. And then it's just cute. Okay, I was gonna give this away. I'm keeping it. Yeah, whatever. Buying my childhood. Let's just go with it. That was fun. I don't actually read out loud, but I always appreciate it when Dacob does it. He has a great reader's voice. He should do voice work, acting for like real. And he read Shakespeare's part of the Macbeth about the witches, and I did that same scene in high school for an English class, and Double Double Toil and Trouble, and it was fun to listen to it because people are like, yeah, Shakespeare been doing this for a while. But I always like hearing, I don't like Shakespeare. Let's just be very blunt. I'm not a fan. I've read him. I've watched the plays. I understand Hamlet. I get it, but I don't like them. I can't say anything. I sleep in a bed of stuffed sloths every night for real. I know. I sleep with Stitch toys, and so I have one more box, and this box I promise is a bag. So let's see. I think it's a bag. This came out of Indianapolis. Oh, guys, this is the bag I sold. Okay, remember I told you I sold it back to a lady named Judy? I took the money from Judy and I added some money to it, which I didn't know I really shouldn't have. And I bought this one. So this is a huge deal. This is the most money I have spent on any one single item at any Goodwill or charity shop ever. This is that girl. This is that bag. This is one of my unicorn bags. This got here fast. This was worth the $20 or whatever I paid in shipping. I bought this for $255, guys. This is one of my unicorn bags. I have 2 unicorn bags, and now I have 1 unicorn bag, which I probably will never find because every time I find it, it's like $900. This is seriously Jackie buying her childhood all over again because The Sorcerer's Apprentice is my favorite from Fantasia. This came out in 2017, and Sorcerer Mickey in blue. I know. How awesome. So this was on auction and it was people have been auctioning to buy it, right? But it also was here, we can auction it. But there's also, if you really want it, you can just buy it for $220 right now. Not everything in Goodwill.com does that, but sometimes you can do buy it now option. So you can go through the auctioning process, or you can say buy it now. I just bought it. I didn't care that it was $255. It was $220. Then you add shipping, tax, handling fee is $255. And I had sold that other bag to Jody for $185, but after the fees, I think I took home $179. So I took the $179 from the sale of the bag I wasn't using, added a few more dollars to make it up, and here we go. What's the other one I want? The other one I want is the other Fantasia bag, Jolie, and it's ridiculous. I'll show you a photo. But let me show you the interior. They have this same bag on sale on eBay for less than what I paid for, but in bad condition. Not as good a condition. It was stained on the interior, or it had scuffing on the exterior. So and plus this was donated to charity, and I gave them money. So I'm much happier with the charity thing. And I mean, whoever donated it, thank you. And it comes with a authenticity sticker thingy. I knew it was authentic. I wasn't worried about that. So look how beautiful this bag is. I just love everything about this bag. This is definitely a unicorn for Jackie bag. And this is vinyl. I mean, not vinyl, but it's and I think that's part of the problem how they Well, okay, so these, my guilty pleasure, these, when this was sold in 2017, this was probably only 220, brand new. Currently, this same bag right now, a new release, is about 290, 289, is right under $300. These are coated canvas, so these aren't even full leather. This is coated canvas with leather trim. So you're paying for the Dooney brand and the Disney license. You're doing both, right? So, and they're limited. So they don't have that many. And that's why these used to be, as soon as they would sell out, you would never see them again because they're limited numbers, and they didn't really do that many re-releases. And the re-releases normally look different. They didn't make an exact re-release. And like they just did a Stitch bag, and I love Stitch. It sold within minutes of it got released, and it sold out. No one's seen it since because it's all gone. You know, yeah. So these bags, Disney fanatics, there's a lot of us. There's an entire section. It's called Disneyana. If you look at eBay, you just type in Disneyana. If you go to Goodwill and just put Disney in, 5,000 hits come up. People love Disney. I am a brand person. I wear Coca-Cola shirts. I wear Disney shirts. I love my logos. I like Snoopy. I'm there. Kate Spade, I don't care. I like a logo. Those quiet, silent luxury people. My mother tried to force me into that life, and I did it for a long time. But the cartoons make me happy. So here we are. So here we go. I am very happy to get this bag. I am beyond happy to get it. I'm not even upset over the price. I've spent more for bags. This is again a unicorn. Let me show you the other unicorn that I know I'll probably never get. I saw it one time for $300, and when it was for sale for $300, I really couldn't afford it. And I sat there and I stared at it and I lamented over it. And I said, well, I can't afford it. I really don't have $300, and I have no way to get $300, and I'm just going to not buy this bag. And I'm just going to walk away from it and be sad. And it's okay, because I'm not going to spend over $300 for any of these bags because that's how much they retail for. I don't want to pay above retail. Man, my phone blew up. I have a whole bunch of text messages. Where did those come from? So let me see if I can find. I took a photo. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, you know what I can do? Because we're sitting here, I can actually go to eBay and I can pull up a listing because there's a few of them, and I'll do a share screen so you guys can see my unicorn bag that I'll never be able to buy again. I don't think I'll ever find it again for $300, to be honest. Finding, and I think I found it one time. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes, continue. Please just sign me in. All these cookies. And why do they call them cookies? Can someone explain to me why it's called a cookie? Okay, so this is one. This one is up for sale. Let me see if I can get this over to my other screen. And this thing is like gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very beautiful. Will this... Okay, let me do a picture. Let me go back to my studio. I can't believe how... Okay. Settings. Percent. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Share. Can you... Well, you can't. You see the Fantasia sign there. Let me see if I can get this to be any... Not so... Man, I want this to look a little less, but there, you can kind of see. Let me see if I can do full screen. Hold on. Come on. There we go. This one, if you could find this anywhere, this thing is normally way expensive. Now, why didn't you go to the right thing? Come on. Oh, it still didn't do it. There we go. And it's not... There we go. I was on the wrong screen. So this beautiful bag, if you can find this bag, it has elephants, it has the Art Deco style, it has the sorcerer, it has the Pegasus right here, it has the stylized Egyptian flowers. These are the dancing flowers, or thistles. And over here is very beautiful 80 years of magic, right? So this is of a vintage. So this one is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not paying $900 for it. It's not gonna happen. Not in this lifetime. And let me go to stop presenting, and here we are. So yeah, so I don't do over retail if I can avoid it. I'd like to at least... I don't mind paying retail, but I don't want to pay past retail, especially for a used bag. And so a lot of people bought those, and that's one of the ones I can tell you that people bought, and they just like, okay, we're hanging on to these. And yeah, I mean, I've spent $300 for a bag. I've spent $300 for that one right there. But it's just 900. And I've spent $1,000 for a bag, but 900 for that one, I just don't think I can ever do it. I just can't do it. So this one for $255, I'm happy with, because that's how much they should cost, or how much they do cost. Not should cost, that's what they do cost. Unfortunately, they used to be a lot cheaper, but everything costs more. I'm actually lucky that I can get Doonies as cheaply as I can, to be honest, because I think they should be more than they actually are, because they're such good quality bags. But that's just my opinion. So I need to pick out a bag for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So what's everybody else do? Oh, I know what I should do tomorrow. I'll use my Patricia Nash. I haven't used this bag yet. This one. Oh my god, there's a Dumbo tote. It's so cute. 400. I know, my friend has the Dumbo tote. The one with pink, a little bit of pink, black and white. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't get started on the Disneyana, because you are gonna fall down that rabbit hole. It is never ending. It's never ending. So I've been chasing that unicorn for 3 years now. And yeah, it's just a chase. It's just I look every once in a while. I wasn't even looking for it on the Goodwill. It just happened. So this is the bag I'm going to use tomorrow. This gorgeous Patricia Nash. This one I bought new. This was not used. And I'm just going to dump all my things in here. Now, because of the way this one is, I'm just going to throw my keys on the inside. I don't think I want to clutter the outside. And with my key charms, it's a little finicky. This one you have to actually depress, kind of lift and snap it closed to make it close all the way. Look how cute this is. And it has an exterior pocket, you know, because everybody wants pockets on the outside their bags. And then it has this crossbody. I'm going to open it, unwrap it. But this is this beautiful navy. Now this bag normally, oh yeah, this blue is amazing. This blue is so pretty. Now this I got on sale through Macy's. Macy's and I need to have a talking to. I paid off that card, and all I've done is rack it up the bill again, up to not paid off. You know, so my poor husband. It's okay. Um, we are lucky. We are very fortunate that our vacation that we're planning in January, our friend is able to put it on her credit card first, and we're gonna pay it off in 6 months because she has zero interest for 6 months. So I'm like, okay, we'll pay you, you know. So she put it on her card and she'll get the points, which is good. There's reward points involved. But look at how beautiful this bag is. Patricia Nash is also underrated. I don't really like the interior of the Patricia Nash lining, but I do really like the leather. I like the leather. I think her designs are very cool. I like the grandma frame bag look. I like her designs. I'm not hating on Patricia Nash. I really like Patricia Nash, but you find a lot of her stuff in I think Vicky had one for sale, and I was gonna buy it. Was it Vicky or Adrian? Maybe it was Adrian. I can't remember. Somebody had its most beautiful, beautiful magenta, fuchsia, pink Patricia Nash bag. Petty Nash. It was Vicky. I was gonna buy it. I didn't have any money. I was gonna buy it. I could figure out how to buy it. And yeah. This was from Macy's. They still have this pattern. They don't have this exact bag right now, but they have this pattern in different bags. Is a current pattern, current colorway. They normally have the brown and red version of this, but I love the blue one so much more. It was the color. Y'all know I love a blue bag. As I love, look at this really pretty kind of aqua, not just aqua, but like this coral. It's like a coral print. It's like under the sea. Yeah. And I got this on sale for around $100. So I was very happy with this purchase. Yes. Now I have to pay the piper called paying back my credit card. But one step at a time. I'm gainfully employed and will continue to be, God willing. Thank you. But anyhow, that is my haul for today, guys. I don't know how much longer that's going to be because I don't have that many more things coming because I've had to stop buying things at the request of the spouse. So a lot of my hangouts are just going to be hangouts, so which is what I'm trying to transition to anyway. And then I'm going to do a lot. My videos are going to start transitioning into what's my daily bag videos, as I do use bags every day differently. And I have my videos scheduled out till November 17th, my daily videos. And then I have 3 more in the can, and then I'll start doing different stuff on my channel. But, we're here, we're hanging out, having fun. Huh. Dooney Club 33. Oh my gosh. So my guilty pleasure, if y'all don't, Dooney lore, it's called Club 33. Club 33 is an exclusive club that you have to be not only you have to be it's vacation club member, but even past that. It's super exclusive. It's in a certain hotel resort You have to, I mean, it's a big deal. So that bag, yeah, for $4,000, because the only way you could have bought that bag is if you were a club member of Club 33. Yeah. Yep. So anyhow, all the fun things. I do have a couple things coming from Vicky. I was able to pick up. Um, Wait a minute. Why is eBay? Oh, yeah, that was me. I signed in. Yes, I did. Oh, I'm gonna. Kilty sent a photo of the PDF of. Wait a minute, that's not the right one. Nope, there we go. The Beaumont bag. Let me see if I can. There we go. So this is the bag. How cool is that? Look how awesome that bag is. That's my bag. Hmm. Thank you, Christiana. Shameless plug. I'm live with Winnie tomorrow, regular Wednesday. Thursday, I'm having a special live with somehow adulting, and Sunday with Jolie. I'm already tired. His week is going to be busy, guys. So we're going to get Craig on Wednesday and Thursday. Don't wait. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, sweet. No. You're going live with Winnie on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, you're going live by yourself. And then Thursday, you're going live with Nikki. And then Sunday, you're going live with Jolie. Wow. Whoo! Hey, am I on that Sunday live? Is that the live we're talking about the book? Okay. Am I going to be in that live? Because I have to listen, I have to read the book. No. Yeah, so this is many, many years later. This is what the bag looks like. This held up really well. This. Okay, book discussion Sunday. Okay. So Beaumont Satchel number 9871 was originally retail for $270. That's nothing to laugh at. That's a pretty penny today. Inside pocket, 14 inches. Handles, 46-inch strap, which is not here. It's a 12-inch by 7.5 inch by a 4.25 inches. Actually, it's not 7.5, it's 7.25. Mahogany shown, black bone, British tan, and navy. I always say this is mahogany. Yeah, fantastic. Cloth tan leather classic. Thank you, Kilty Pledger. Let me see. So this is what year was this catalog? I'm trying to see if it has the cover says someone scanned this in photo by photo painstakingly. Holiday review for 1998. That is so cool. This is so cool. $300 in 1998. I couldn't have bought this bag. I'm telling you. In 1998, first of all, I was in high school. I was using a $20 or $30 reaction bag out of Walmart. Seriously. Live, not love. Oh, live, but we all love your lives, Craig. Oh, we love Craig's lives. I'm halfway talk Craig into doing only lives. It's like, please just do lives. We like your lives. And I know I'm the world's worst lurker in a live because I don't chat, I just kind of hang out. I'm the worst moderator because moderators, technically, you're supposed to sit there and watch all the chats, and you're supposed to look for trolls, and you're supposed to moderate. That's what moderators do. And I can't tell sometimes if the people chatting are trolls or if they're just being spicy. Because sometimes I take things too literally sometimes. So they could be joking because intention is sometimes difficult to determine with text. So anyway. Yeah, my sister was texting me. She didn't want to cook tonight, so she went to get chicken. I'm like, Jennifer, don't you have chicken nuggets in your freezer? Because that's all your kids eat. She goes, yes. Like, why don't you just make those? I don't want to cook anything. I'm like, okay. So she went and got KFC chicken, legs and thighs, and her kids. She goes, I want my children to eat chicken off the bone. They have to understand that not all chicken comes in cutlets or like nuggets. It's not. So her daughter will eat chicken legs, and I'm not sure if Connor ate chicken. He goes through. I will eat meat, only meat, and then I'll eat carbs, only carbs. He's a very, you know, he goes between foods. Um, she didn't mention Connor. I don't know. Yeah, kids are kids. Like I told Jen, like I don't have to worry about feeding kids. Thank goodness. Having to come home and make sure your kids are one, do their homework. Second, change their clothes, bathe, brush their teeth, feed them. It's work. I'm like, dogs are so much easier. And I know the rewards are different, and I know children are an absolute blessing. I just enjoy being Auntie Jackie, guys. So anyhow, I think I'm gonna call it at 2 hours because I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat dinner because I haven't had dinner. Take my medication. Actually, I'll take my medication now with you guys because I realized I messed up on some of my meds last week. I had two different types of medication prescribed. Same same this is what's so annoying. Same name, same bottle, different releases. So one's a long form release and one's an instant, and then you have to take it in two intervals, right? So I said, okay, I'm not taking them in two intervals. So give me the long form. I'll take all four at the same time. The pills are the same size and they look the same. So I was taking the wrong dosage of the wrong medication. No wonder last week was a cluster whatever. So I'm like, yeah. And once I realized I'd done that, I was like, well, we're throwing this one right in the garbage so that never happens again. My son wouldn't eat any chicken unless it was shaped like a dinosaur. Right? Had to be a dino nugget. Like okay, guys, what do y'all think of the Croc shoe charm? Dee Dee has a couple. Winnie bought one. Even Super Dacob got one. I have actually worn Crocs. I actually like Crocs. My husband hates them, despises them, but I like them. And I don't wear them now because my feet can't tolerate them because I need more arch support than what a Croc can give. But people swear by Crocs. I like Crocs. I still like Crocs. And but I don't want the charm. I have no desire to go buy that charm. None. None. And I love bag charms. I think bag charms are fun. You know? My And we went to McDonald's the other day and grabbed a hamburger. I like a cheeseburger. Um, I either eat their cheeseburger or their nuggets. I don't really eat anything past that. I never changed from my I'm 7 years old going to a McDonald's birthday party. I want one, but I keep forgetting to stop and get one. Yes, I wear Crocs and won't apologize. There is nothing wrong with Crocs. People criticize the dad sandal until Hermes produced the Shipra sandal that or Shipra or however you used to say it, and now and even Louis Vuitton did the dad sandal, right? I love those sandals. I think I've always worn those sandals when Teva made them, you know? So it's like, yeah, make all the fun. Those are comfortable shoes. I like men's shoes design. Men are like, I'm not gonna put up with this. I want to wear something comfortable. I don't know anything about the charms until I saw Dee Dee's picture at the baseball. Yeah, right, Jennifer? Yeah, I didn't know anything about it either. And then Winnie showed one on hers too. She showed one on her Instagram. So because Winnie had shown hers, Dacob went and got one. So Dacob has one. Winnie has, I think, one or two. And I think Dee Dee has three. There's 8 different ones. But I'm not gonna run out and get Croc. I like, okay, I understand the Croc. I get it. But why not 2 shoes? But I guess they want you to collect all 8 to mix and match your shoes. I don't know. They're cute. Not for me, but they're cute. I mean, I'm buying You know how we're all crazy for Labubu charms? And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, is Pop Mart is the brand of the company, and Labubu is the name of the monster. Um, and they all have individual names, but Labubu is just the monster. And I forgot her name, but the lady who has Shua, I think it's her last name Shua. She's the one that has all of the Birkins in, I think she's out of Singapore. She has both sets of the Labubu charms and she put it on her Instagram. I'm like, yes! There's still 4 more that I don't have. I'm purchasing 10 so far. I think they're all right. Shoes are all right shoes. Katie. Yeah, that's funny. Well, then you'll have, oh, wait a minute. So you can't even have a matching pair because they're all right shoes. See, now that would give me issues. Chua. Yes, Chua. Um, she has the Labubu charms, both the sit Labubus and the standing Labubus. This woman, I mean, I'm telling you, Pop Mart is a huge thing in Asia. And my younger sister, she's in Thailand right now on her honeymoon, and she ended up buying and I think I showed this, but I can't remember, so I'll show it again. Um, I can't remember the name of this. What's it called? Molly, a mini space Molly. So she bought this one. This is also a Pop Mart character. This is the one she loves. This is um Space Molly. So she got this one in Bangkok. She's out there. Well, I think she's in Bangkok. She was in Jamie Chua. Thank you. And my Labubu is actually hanging up there. So I have one. I have one that I paid a premium for. I paid above retail, guys, because there is a Pop Mart. There's one Pop Mart store in Texas, and it is 4 hours away from me. And guess who's going right there next week? James is. And I'm like, maybe if I ask him really nicely, he could. But he's gonna be going on state business, so he's gonna be on a state car. So yeah, you can't just be going shopping for your wife at a toy store when you're in the fleet car. No, we have ethics policies. We can't do it. So one of these days, I'll get myself up to the store up in Frisco. I walked into a Pop Mart at my local mall on Saturday. It was claustrophobic in there. Small store, too many people. Oh my gosh, Katie. That'd be so cool to see a Pop Mart. Oh, state business at Pop. Yeah, no. See, that's the problem, Jennifer. So when you take a state vehicle and you're dressed in state, regalia, and you go into a store that is not part of your agency, people are like, what is that employee doing? Our state, where are my tax dollars? Yeah, you cannot do that. When you're in a state vehicle and state clothing, you represent the state. So we are only allowed to take our vehicle from work to home and lunch. And even so, they recommend that we park at the furthest part of the parking lot and then walk back. You can't stop and get groceries. You can't, none of that. Even if you're stopping to get your lunch out of the grocery store, you're not supposed to. It's very strict, very, very, very strict, because you have all the state signage. We're public employees. Everything we do is scrutinized by the public. I just see them on Adrian's channel, but I don't want any. Sandy says, I love watching Adrian open them. I seriously love that. Yeah. Yeah. So I love watching it. They're blind boxes. I'm not a blind box person in general. I like to know what I'm buying. I don't like to guess. I don't want to have duplicates. I don't want to. I think you spend a whole lot more money when you're trying to collect a series and they're all blind boxes. He's doing it smart. He's a reseller, so he's showing people these things, selling them for $10 over retail, and so he's making a tiny profit, but he's still getting the joy of opening them, and he's looking for a very specific one for himself. So and we all know this. So if he gets that dark brown one, we know he's keeping it, but everything else is up for grabs, and it's awesome. So he can keep buying them, trying to get the one he wants. That's a blind. It's a like 1 in 75 chance or something, and is smart. I mean, he's business savvy. I commend him for his genius. So, Dee Dee Bean has a couple from. She's bought a few. I think she's in the collect them all phase, and Melissa's Corner has bought a few. I mean, like, really, we all watch Adrian, and I love them. I think they're adorable, but I have one. I don't need to have 50. Unlike bags. Bags, I have 300 of. We don't count bags. Pop Mart store was anxiety inducing. It was sweating bullets. Um, Me too. He's so fun. I love is Adrian. Watching him unbox toys is the most fun. You know, there used to be a channel, I don't know if it's still there. It's called Ryan's Toys. It was a big to do because all he did was open toys on YouTube and give reviews or something. And then my sister's children would watch him and they'd all want the toys. And it became a big deal because it's like marketing to children. I don't know. It was some drama. I don't even know if he's still doing it anymore, but just unboxing toys on YouTube is a big deal. It's popular. People like it. People watch it. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna go get dinner. I'm going to ignore this giant mess I made because it is a mess, and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired and I really should eat and then go to bed, but that's what I'm doing because I'm tired and I don't care. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you for all my members. I'll probably sneak in a members live. I'm not sure how between Craig's schedule. I'll have to stick in a live at some point or at least do a members video. Um, yeah. So anyhow, good night, everybody. Um, yes, Winnie's live tomorrow, and I think Dee Dee has a couple lives. I can't keep up with that girl's schedule, to tell you the truth. But Dee Dee normally is going to go live if she's feeling well. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye.